Hey, how you doing, folks? The Washington Nationals took care of business over the weekend, sweeping the Braves. It set up a huge stage for a three-game showdown with the division-leading New York Mets. The pennant race for the NL East is heating up in the final month of the regular season. We take you to Nationals Park for the highlights. Bottom of the fourth, bases loaded. Wilson Ramos, see you later. A grand slam. Washington takes a 4-3 lead. Seventh inning, tied at 5. David Wright delivers an RBI base hit. The Mets back on top. Later in the frame, Yoenis Cespedes drives this ball into the right center field gap. Wright will score all the way from first. Brutal loss for the Nationals, falling to the Mets 8-5. The Phillies opening a new series tonight against the Braves. Top four, Hector Olivera doubles into the left center field gap. 2 runs across the plate. Atlanta extends their lead 5-1. Next inning, pinch hitter Brian Bogasevich leaving the park, a solo home run, one of the few highlights on the night for the Phillies. Top 9, Olivera gets a hold of another pitch. This time it's not coming back, my friends. A 2-run blast. Philly loses to the Braves 7-2. In the American League, the Orioles visiting the New York Yankees. Top of the second, the pride of Curacao, Jonathan Scope connects on a 3-run homer. Baltimore grabs a 3-1 lead. Seventh inning, Manny Machado with a solo home run to straightaway center field. This game is tied at 5. In the bottom half, 2 on, nobody out. Brian Mattis serves one up. Greg Bird takes it out. The Orioles lose to the Yankees 8-6. The last game of the season for the Delmarva Shorebirds. Not a good result, falling to Lakewood 12-3. However, the Birds finished the year 71-67, their best record since 2008. College volleyball, Salisbury battling Johns Hopkins. After dropping the first set, the Gauls respond in the second set. Rachel Pearson slipping a kill over the net. SU wins the set 25-22. Fast forward to the 5th set. Katie Stouffer with the kill, tied at 14. Later, match point for the Blue Jays. The Gauls' block attempt goes out of bounds. Salisbury drops a 5-set heartbreaker to Johns Hopkins, 3-2. Well, it was another terrific Friday night of high school football action on Delmarva. There are so many talented players right here on the peninsula, and it never fails. They always seem to shine under those bright lights. Here are your top 5 plays of the week.
At number 5, Chopper 16, high above the North Carolina Easton matchup. First quarter, the Bulldogs leading 6-0. Quarterback Cameron Bird going deep, right on the money to Anton Black. TJ Nixon can't bring him down. That throw by Bird was absolutely perfect. 7 different Bulldog players scored in the game. North Carolina blows out Easton 48-12. At number 4, Snow Hill opening their brand new stadium against Parkside. Second quarter, the Eagles, Monty Allen fields this ball at the 1-yard line. For some reason, there were not a lot of white jerseys surrounding him. That's a big mistake. Allen is off to the races, 99 yards on the touchdown. He would also score on another kickoff return later in the quarter. 275 all-purpose yards for Allen. Not enough, though. Snow Hill falls to Parkside 44-26. Number 3, non-conference tussle in Berlin. Steve Decatur up against Bow Manor. First quarter, the Eagles punting. I want you to watch Seahawks junior Tyree Henry go to work. Folks, remember this name. Henry makes one guy miss, then delivers a filthy cut back upfield, only the punter to beat. Cue up the highlight reel. The 6'5", 215-pound wideout brings it all the way back. 85 yards on the touchdown. Stephen Decatur wins the season opener, beating Bow Manor 21-7. Number 2, Kent County battling Queen Anne's, to say the least. This was a wild game. Fourth quarter, the Trojans down 45-34. Silas Phillips receives the kickoff, pitches it back to Marquand Green, finds a hole, and watch the acceleration. Shot out of a cannon. The best part is the nasty stiff arm. Green applies at the 10-yard line. 95 yards on the score. This play would spur a major comeback by Kent County to stun Queen Anne's for the second straight year, 46-45. And our number one play of the week actually received a penalty on the play. It happened here in the Y-High Cambridge game. The Vikings' Taj Moloch receiving the punt, reverses field, watch number 11 Kobe Jones come into your screen, delivers the monster block on Jeremy Taylor. Jones would be flagged for targeting on this play. Many coaches I spoke to said this should not have been a penalty, a violent hit. Take a look at another angle. The left foot of Jones was still on the ground when contact was made. So much for my upset special, though. Cambridge proves me wrong in a big way, knocking off Y-High 35-7. And those are your top 5 plays of the week.
The fun really begins this week. The Henlopen Conference starts their football season. Great matchup on Thursday night with Sussex Central hosting Laurel. Well, it was another busy Sunday at the US 13 Dragway in Delmar. Just good old bracket racing had the spotlight in the modified eliminator. John Parks made his way to victory lane. Glenn Isom was the runner-up, followed by Brent Cannon and Glenn Groton. My main man, Reese Hales, grabbed first place in the Junior Dragster 1 division. It's his first career win. Way to go, Reese. How about some dirt track results from Saturday night at the Delaware International Speedway? In the super late models, Ricky Elliott took home the checkered flag. Dylan Evans was second, followed by Donald Lingo Jr., Nick Davis, and Herb Tunis. Matt Hawkins got the victory in the big block modified race. Bobby Watkins finished second, followed by Brad Trice, H.J. Bunting, and Scott Van Gorder. And we are just days away from kicking off the NFL season. And that means in just 3 days, you can watch our special NFL kickoff right here on WBOC. We're previewing the Ravens, Redskins, Eagles as they get ready for the 2015 season. Hear from the players, the coaches, and even the NFL on CBS Experts. Again, the kickoff airs this Thursday, September 10th at 7, right here on WBOC.
Scott, I cannot wait to watch that.
Looking forward to it. We put a lot of hard work into it. I think the viewers and all of you are going to really enjoy it.
Well, one other thing we'll be watching for, the forecast.
Fall. Fall is going to get here, too. Not tomorrow, though. It'll be a warm, humid day, 89. Down to 88 with some scattered showers Wednesday and a fairly cloudy, thundery day on Thursday as a cool front comes through. Behind that front, more autumn-like temperatures as we go into the weekend, and maybe some more rain late Saturday into Sunday.
All right, well, don't forget, for news anytime, you can get it now on WBOC.com. Stay right here for WBOC News this morning, beginning at 5 tomorrow morning. Have a great night.